Good evening, guys. Nadia here again with another reading from True Scriptures to Anak, and we're up to Barashiyt, sign name Genesis, chapter 50, which is actually the final chapter of Barashiyt. Then Yusuf fell on his father's faiths, and cried on him and kissed him. Yusuf commanded his servants, the physicians, to embalm his father, and the physicians embalmed Yisrael. So they fulfilled the full 40 days of embalming him, for that was the time required for embalming. The Matzarim mourned him for 70 days. When the days of mourning for him had passed, Yusuf spoke to the house of Barashiyt, saying, "If I have found favor in your eyes, please speak to Barashiyt, saying, my father made me swear an oath, saying, I am about to die. Bury me in my tomb which I dug for myself in the land of Canaan. There you will bury me. Now please let me go up and bury my father, and I will return again." Barashiyt said, "Go up and bury your father as he has made you as he made you swear to do so." Yusuf left to bury his father. All the servants of Barashiyt, the elders of his house, all the elders of the land of Matzah, all the house of Yusuf, his brothers, and all his father's house went. Only their children, their flocks, and their herds were left in the land of Goshen. Both chariots and horsemen went with them as well. It was a very large company of people. When they reached the threshing floor of unaltered, which is beyond the Jordan River, they mourned loudly and bitterly. Yusuf made them observe 7 days of mourning for his father there. When the Canaanim people who lived there saw their mourning at the threshing floor of unaltered, they said, "This is a serious mourning for the Matzarim." That is why its name is called Abal Matzarim, which is beyond the Jordan River. Yisrael's sons did as he commanded them to do. His sons carried him to the land of Canaan and buried him in the cave in the field of Machpelah before Marmara, which Abraham had bought along with the field as a burial place from Aparan the Hatti. After burying his father, Yusuf returned to Matzah together with his brothers and all the others who went with him to bury his father. When Yusuf's brothers saw that their father was dead, they said, "Maybe Yusuf will now hate us and fully repay us for all the evil which we did to him." They sent a message to Yusuf, saying, "Your father commanded before he died, saying, this is what you are to say to Yusuf. Please forgive your brothers for the sins and the wrongs they did to you. Now we ask that you please forgive the sins of the servants of the Eloah of your father." Yusuf cried when they spoke to him. Then his brothers went and fell down before him, and they said, See, we are your servants. Yusuf said to them, do not be afraid. Am I in the place of Alua? You intended to harm me, but Alua intended it for good, in order to accomplish what is now being done to save many people's lives. Now then, do not be afraid. I will provide for you and your children. And he comforted them and spoke kindly to them. Yusuf stayed in Matsah along with all his father's household. Yusuf lived 110 years. Yusuf saw the third generation of Ephraim's children. Also, when Machir, the son of Manasseh, was born, he was placed on Yusuf's knees. Yusuf said to his brothers, I am about to die, but Allah will surely help you and bring you up out of this land, to the land which he swore to Abraham, to Yitzhak, and to Jacob. Yusuf made the children of Yeshua swear an oath and said, Allah will surely help you, and you must carry my bones from this place. So Yusuf died at the age of 110 years. They embalmed him, and he was placed in a coffin in Matsah.